Welcome to build day 24. Just a hair after 10. Katie and I are just getting out here. We gotta get the truck parked. But I figured I'd start opening here. I checked the setup logs for last year. Day 23 last year, we had finished installing all the props. And we're ready to start stage 3, which was AC. But because of it being so late, I went and I closed the vlog early, and we started on day 24 doing the AC. Well, this year we're about 2 hours behind. That right there, all those tubes, here we'll go up over the gate, in the laying on the ground there. Those have to be hung yet. It's about an hour and a half, hour to 2 hours work to get those hung. Once those are hung, stage 2 is done, and we'll be starting on stage 3. Sue-Ann and I just brought the power box out. It's up on the front porch. I gotta get it plugged in. I'm gonna have the power pole to get installed so I can get power over to the power box for the AC. And I'm thinking about running air lines today too. And then after that, seeing where we get. Right now, Kaylee's trying to coax me into getting into the truck to move the truck. So I better get that done. Breakfast of the day. Oh, I don't know. What do we want to do for breakfast of the day, Kay? Huh? We haven't done a Kaylee breakfast. Huh? Should we do a Kaylee breakfast? Let's see. I'm going to go like that. Sorry, block the camera. Get Kaylee on the screen so I can see. Kaylee, what's breakfast of the day today? You can't just have pepperoni. How about some turkey jerky? Pepperoni and turkey jerky for breakfast of the day. All right, that takes care of that. Turkey jerky and pepperoni for breakfast of the day. 2 of Kaylee's favorite snacks. Now with that, we're going to get the truck moved. I'm going to get over and start getting, finish getting those tubes hung. And then it is on to stage 3, AC, aka household current. Okay, since opening was a little short, I figured I'd give you another segment. We're inside the tube hallway. Here's another look at the tubes that we still have to hang. How far I'm going to get on them, I don't know. I designed the tube hallway to end right here. And we've got from there to there to do. I know I've got enough tubes to at least make it up to here and partially around the corner. Whether I'll get that little section done or not, I don't know. But this is the exit portion of the tube hallway. And over to here, and then this takes you into the enter portion of the hallway. Now when I hung the tubes over here, I put them in a little bit more compact. They're a little looser over here. I might go through, if I don't have enough tubes to get as far as I want, I might come in here and take down a tube or two here and there and move them over. It won't be enough to get me very far, but I'll loosen that up a little bit so people can get in and around. So we got that to do. Also, wanted to touch on the cell phone. Last night, I went in and actually sat down at the computer, downloaded all the footage, both off of this camera and off my cell phone, onto the computer at 9:20. By the time I got done editing everything and waiting for files to save, and then got it uploaded onto YouTube, and it was 11:30. Normally it takes me about half hour to 45 minutes to do a setup vlog, not including opening day when we have all the fast forward footage. But You know, it normally takes about half hour to 45 minutes to get the editing done and get it uploaded to YouTube. Last night's was almost 2 hours. All of it because of the cell phone footage. I did the opening, pie of the day, and the wrap up on the phone, on the camera here. And I did the cell phone. Everything else was done on the cell phone. Part of my problem isn't so much this, well, kind of part of it is on the cell phone, but the majority of it is my computer. I need to upgrade my desktop computer badly, and I don't do it because I'm not doing gaming anymore. I used to be gamer, you know, EverQuest, World of Warcraft, Rift, Warhammer Online, that sort of thing. MMORGs is what they were called. And when I had that computer built, it was state-of-the-art at the time, a very quick computer. That was back in 2008, I think it was. Yeah, 2008 is when I had that computer built. And I don't buy the junk computers like you see down at Best Buy or Costco. Those are nothing but junk computers. We have a shop here in town that does all our computer work, and I haven't built me one personally. But it's roughly, to get the computer I want built, it's about $2,000, all in between $1,500 to $2,000. And with the way things have been going the last couple of years, I just don't have the money to afford a new desktop computer, and I don't want a laptop. So I'm stuck with, you know, if I had a computer that had more memory in it, a better video card in it, the editing wouldn't be near as bad. Probably be a hell of a lot quicker. But it is what it is. So the reason why I'm bringing all this up is the cell phone, other than nighttime looks during setup and doing the walkthrough video, you know, when we're all done, I'm probably not going to be using that cell phone all that much for video, at least not at this point in time. You know, if it's something where I have the time to spend with all the editing and everything, yeah, I'll use a cell phone. During setup vlogs, considering I'm out here till 9:30 at night, and all I want to do is go to bed when I get in the house, no, I'm not going to use a cell phone. So, but anyway, this is what we're going to be working on. I got to get that hung here, and then we'll be on to stage 3, and I'm going to move this tube, because I don't like how it's hanging. It's too close to that one, so I'll back it off a little bit. It was the last one I put up. I did it in a rush and wasn't paying attention because I wanted to get in the house and go to bed. I was tired. So, anyway, enough rambling. Time to get to work. Finished with the tubes, finally. At least I think I am. I have the set dresser on her way out to check to see if she wants any adjustments made. But, Pet Cemetery entrance, they make their way through here. Oh, look, pumpkins and the scarecrow. How cute. Oh, God, more damn tubes. Over here, I got that guy there. I'm hoping at night they'll see the silhouette and think there's someone standing there. And then you get over here, and then there's a curtain right here, and they're out. I did not have enough to come all the way forward, but I think we got close enough. And then there's the exit. Now we await on the set dresser. Okay, don't have a whole hell of a lot to show you. I did show you the tube haul earlier. Since then, I kind of jumped the gun, and I decided to run all the air hoses. I normally wait until we're in the low voltage to run the air lines. I thought I'm just going to do it now. I'm not having to fight all the wiring in order to get them in. We're at the front door on the far side, over where the photo op is, on the other side of our property. We ran three main air lines. One went out to the mausoleum, and it's plugged into the mausoleum and drops down to a tank on that side of the house, specifically for that air blaster. Now I put another tank in over there, and I have lines going to the graveyard and the water room. I just dropped, everything's hooked up to their tanks over there, and dumped down into where they need to be at. None of them are hidden or anything. They're just sitting out in the open. You know, like these here. These are for the hammering clown and the Jack in the Box. They'll end up getting hidden behind the wall panel and coming out down below. And, you know, all the different displays are like that. I got that side done first, and I've been working on the driveway. I've got another tank over here behind my trailer that feeds the Pirate, Spider, Gypsy, and the clowns. And everything is hooked up to their tanks. The ends are ran into the displays where they need to go. The only air lines I need to run now are from the tanks back into the compressors, and I'll do that when I'm ready to start hooking up boards and everything. You know, hook them up to props. I think our next step, like I said, not much to show you, but we got to drag the power pole into place, run its lead back into the shop, and start getting the power pole live. So these red cords down here, I can get plugged into here, and we'll have all our household current controlled by switches. And I need to get this plugged in yet too. This is still dead. There's no power to the power box yet. And there's a outlet over by that wall over there. I just got to run the cord over there and plug it in. So I've still got that to do yet. Right now I'm just trying to get the basic stuff out. Then we got the trunk lines to run and everything else. And I'll get more into what a trunk line is for you new guys when we get to it. Okay, made a little bit more progress. Power pole is in its spot and plugged into the circuit breaker box in my shop, fully functional. We've got the red lights here all plugged in the back of the power box, which means if I throw these switches, the outlets right above them there are now live, and I can turn them off by simply throwing it again. I've also got the power box plugged in, and that controls, and you can see power going to there, all the low voltage across the board. So that's up and working. No need to have it turned on right now because there's nothing plugged into it. My next chore is these here, and I've got 3 of them. These are what I call my trunk lines. It's a 25-foot outdoor extension cord, exterior grade, and I run these down 3 different sections of the haunt. One down the driveway, one down the middle of the haunt, and another one wraps through the gardens and does a far fence on the other side of the property. And all my AC stuff plugs into these. Now the extension cord, like I said, it's 25 foot long, has 3 different outlets in it. Now you can get these down at Target or Walmart or several other places, but they're a lower grade cord. This being construction grade is heavier dutier, has thicker wire in it. You can plug in 3 table saws, 1 to each outlet. Turn them all on, you're not going to affect it. You try doing that with Walmart, you'll probably melt the cable. Too much power being drawn. But anyway, I've got 3 of those to install and get powered up. And that's going to be some fun. The ones that run down the driveway and down the middle of the haunt are easy. They go in and across the walls. The one that runs through the front garden and down the side, wherever it crosses the path, has to be buried. And there's going to be a lot of burying, I think, this year over there. I'm not looking forward to doing that one. That one's going to take some time. But we're on to that now. We're getting there slowly. Pie of the day, peach cobbler. Okay, end of the day wrap up. It's about 11 minutes after 8. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. We got an idiot that parked out on the street, went into the little smoke shop across. So he comes back out, gets in his car, and can't seem to figure out how to keep his car alarm turned off. Every time he tries to start the car alarm goes off, and the car doesn't start. It's kind of comical. But the fourth time it's gone off. The guy's getting really annoyed. But anyway, Katie and I just got done moving the truck. It's, I think I said 8:11. Actually 8:12 now, according to my cell phone. I'm calling it quits early. I just got done getting trunk line 3 in. So all 3 trunk lines are in. The only AC power line that I still need to run, and I won't be doing for a couple of weeks, is the one that controls the pumps and stuff in the water room for the ponds, and 1 or 2 other miscellaneous items. That I will put in at a later date. It's too late now. I've got 4 or 5 tubs downstairs, and you'll get a look at them tomorrow. But I'm going to go in and get those pulled out so they're ready to go, so we can bring them out. I got to get all the cameras together and get them out here and stuff. We'll just do that all tomorrow morning, probably before I even open the vlog up. I apologize for hardly no footage. There really wasn't a whole hell of a lot to show. I think we covered the finishing of stage 2, the tube hallway, and I think I got you some footage of the air hoses over in the not hammering clown, but Jack in the Box. But we did get Swan's tube hallway done. And we've got all the airlines ran out to where they need to be. I've got 3 portable storage tanks, 2 on the side of the house and 1 on the driveway. And all the airlines run from them out to their different displays. And let's see, it would be, I'm trying to think here, Gypsy, Spider, Pirate, Clown, Water Room, Mausoleum, Graveyard. All had airlines. And God, I'm not even sure. There's probably about 1,000 feet of airlines, or well, not even that. Probably about half that, 500 to 600 feet of airlines in. I still have another 300 feet of line I need to put in that goes from the, all 3 storage tanks back to their 3 compressors. I have 3 different air compressors. I have a 10-gallon air compressor with a 10-gallon storage tank that runs just the Mausoleum, which is the air blaster. Then I have, what is it, 25 or 26 gallon air compressor, something around that area, that's doing the water room and the props in the graveyard. And then I have a 33 gallon air compressor that's running everything else. Now the 2 big air compressors, the 26 or something and the 31, also have 30-gallon storage tanks sitting right by them. And those feed the 11-gallon, 2 11-gallon storage tanks I have out here at the haunt. So I have a lot of storage capacity, so the air compressors aren't running quite as much. Which helps, because I go through a lot of air in 5 hours. So we got that done, and then I believe I covered the trunk lines themselves. All 3 of them are in. Trunk line 1, which is the one that was on the driveway, is covering, God, what is it? Pirate, Witch, half of Clown, Gypsy, and the front end for the AC stuff. I'm just sitting there trying to think in my head here where I got my outlets. Trunk line 2 runs down the middle of the haunt. It's doing half of the chain hallway, half of the clown, the water room, and the graveyard and mausoleum and photo op. And then trunk line 3 is doing the other half of the chain hallway, the photo op, the other half of the water room, and the other half of the graveyard. And all those areas have electrical items, whether in the graveyard it's like the marquees for the mausoleum, have purple lights in them. I've got to get those plugged in and get the light bulbs in. The graveyard itself on the pet cemetery side are all electric props. You know, so I got run lines in there. The photo hallway has just a fog machine in it. The rest of it's all low voltage. Water room, half the black lights and probably the water wall, the fan blade in the water wall, and oh God, my mind just went blank. Zombie bait are electric, so those will need on the T3 side. T2, there's a projector in the water room. You know, I could just go display by display by display and list all the different AC things. But tomorrow is going to be move-in day for the AC stuff. I've got flame pots and light bulbs and, you know, little candelabras and stuff that go in the witch, and, you know, all sorts of just little things that need to get put out in their areas. Tons of light bulbs that need to go in. Once all that sort of stuff's done, I'll pull out the rest of my extension cord and we'll start like at the front end, just work our way through the haunt, get everything plugged in, wired up, and working. And once I start doing that, you guys will start seeing some nighttime footage with some stuff turned on, which I'll be using the cell phone for. Not looking forward to the editing. So interesting times now. We start bringing now 99% of the props are in. I've got a tub of Mishkabibble stuff that will be going around as we do things and putting in. Exit hallway is going to be getting 1 or 2 more items. Suan's tube hallway will be getting 1 or 2 more items, you know, hanging up in corners and stuff. You know, just little things. But that's all to come. So I'm going to go get you edited, get my tubs out I need for tomorrow, and then I think I'm going to go to bed early because I don't have any cell phone stuff to edit, thank God. At least not tonight. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.